Okay, I'm going to discuss about diagnosing issues with an SR showing this big red X, which actually if you do a repair, you'll see that it's unplugged. And as it goes through the repair process, we're going to get an error here, fail to plug to the SR. So we see the storage repository is not available. So we'll close out of this. We're going to check this here, which host 2 is not plugging into it as we saw previously. So I'm going to check my networks that are set up to my iSCSI backend. This is an AX4i, an EMC. I see that my networks are correct, but what could be the cause of this? Through a little troubleshooting, I found that the IQN was mismatched. I can get into this later in other videos. I purposely changed this. So I'm going to show you how to change this IQN and reattach this AX4 storage back to our XenServer 2 host right here. So first off, we're going to go to the console tab while we have the host actually selected. And we're going to actually bring up a host list. That way we can get the UUID of the XenServer 2 host. So what we're going to do in here, and I've saved a little bit of time. I've already performed this before, so I'm just doing an up arrow. And we have XE host param set, and then UUID of host 2, and then other configuration iSCSI IQN equals. We're going to change this IQN. That is the correct IQN. And after we change this, we're going to have to tell the service open iSCSI to restart. And I'm just up arrowing back to my commands. Okay, changed some host names here. I'll just go ahead and type this in. So after we do the restart on it, we're actually going to want to check the open iSCSI on. So let's do a check config open iSCSI on. Love when I fat finger stuff. Okay, and we want to verify and make sure that the open iSCSI adapter is actually on at run level 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to just do a simple list command. And our output shows 2, 3, and 4 run level set as on. What we're going to do is reboot the server right now. And once that comes back up, we'll reattach that storage. Currently, we see the host 2 is actually starting to come up. Don't be worried about these detached. They'll soon flush out, and the host will become available after it clears maintenance mode. And one thing after it clears the maintenance mode, you'll see that the SR, the storage repository here, is now got a little black check mark. So that is now available, and we can take a look at the properties, and see that we're able to put VMs back on the storage and utilize it through XenServer 2. Now this is more on XenServer 6.1, but you can also run into this and also repair this the same way on XenServer 6.0, 6.02. Thanks for listening, and hope to bring some more to the listeners on this and viewers.